Hey Bears fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. In a shocking turn of events, Caleb Williams, the highly touted quarterback for the Chicago Bears, has been handed a 2-year suspension for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy. This decision has sent ripples through the football world, especially considering Williams' promising start to his career. The suspension comes as a severe blow to both the Bears franchise and Williams himself, as it not only halts his professional growth but also places a dark cloud over his reputation. The NFL's testing protocols and the strict enforcement of its rules around performance-enhancing drugs have once again made headlines. But this particular case is more than just a routine infraction. It involves one of the league's brightest young stars. Williams' suspension stems from a failed drug test, which revealed the presence of a banned substance in his system. While the exact details surrounding the substance have not been publicly disclosed, the NFL is firm in its stance when it comes to these matters, prioritizing player safety and fairness across the league. For Williams, who has been one of the most talked about quarterbacks since his entry into the NFL, this suspension casts a long shadow over what had been shaping up to be a remarkable career. His absence from the field for the next 2 seasons will leave a significant gap in the Bears quarterback lineup. For the Chicago Bears, this suspension comes at an especially challenging time. After years of rebuilding, the franchise had pinned much of its hopes on Williams, who was seen as the future of their offense. The Bears front office and coaching staff now find themselves scrambling to adjust their strategy without their young star under center. With a playoff caliber roster in place, the timing of Williams' suspension couldn't be worse, especially after a season where the team had shown real promise. The Bears coaching staff now faces the difficult task of finding a capable replacement, and the team's fan base is undoubtedly left wondering what could have been. The impact of this suspension extends beyond just the Bears. Caleb Williams had garnered significant attention as a potential face of the NFL for years to come. His performance at USC had sparked comparisons to some of the league's all-time greats, and many expected him to make an immediate impact in the pros. For now, however, those expectations will have to be put on hold. The suspension raises questions about the pressure placed on young athletes to perform at the highest level, and how the NFL's drug policy may affect the careers of emerging stars. As the suspension becomes official, questions about the future of Caleb Williams in the NFL will inevitably emerge. Can he recover from this setback and return to the field as a top-tier quarterback? How will the Bears manage without their presumed franchise player? There is also the issue of how Williams will be viewed by fans and future employers once he is eligible to return to play. In the competitive world of professional football, one misstep can have lasting consequences, and Williams will need to work hard to rebuild his reputation after his suspension ends. The NFL's drug testing policy is one of the most stringent in professional sports, and this case serves as a reminder of the importance of maintaining strict adherence to the rules. For the league, it is a necessary measure to ensure that the integrity of the game remains intact. However, for the players, especially those as young and talented as Caleb Williams, the pressure to perform can sometimes lead to poor decisions. The NFL and its players' union have worked together to create a system designed to balance fairness, safety, and the need to maintain competitive levels of play. Yet even with these measures in place, the reality of drug-related suspensions remains a significant issue for the sport. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Despite the setback, it's important to remember that Caleb Williams is still a young player with immense potential. His suspension may be a major obstacle, but it is not necessarily the end of his career. History is filled with athletes who have overcome similar challenges and returned to greatness. For Williams, the next 2 years will serve as a period of reflection, training, and personal growth. He will have the opportunity to work on his skills both physically and mentally to ensure that when he returns to the NFL, he is stronger than ever. The Bears, on the other hand, must now reassess their future strategy. With Williams out of the picture, the team will need to explore alternatives at quarterback, which may involve relying on veterans or looking to the draft for a new potential leader. The suspension throws a wrench in the Bears' plans, but it also opens up a new chapter in their quest for stability at the quarterback position. The next few months will be crucial for the Bears as they attempt to salvage their season and adjust their long-term goals in the wake of this unexpected setback. As the situation develops, there will likely be further updates on Caleb Williams' suspension and his future in the league. Fans will be eagerly watching to see how the NFL handles the case, as well as how Williams himself responds to this adversity. The young quarterback's career trajectory has now been significantly altered, but it is not entirely clear what his future holds. One thing is certain though, this suspension has raised the stakes for both Williams and the Bears, and the road ahead will be a challenging one for everyone involved. The suspension of Caleb Williams is a cautionary tale for young athletes everywhere, especially those striving to reach the pinnacle of their respective sports. The pressure to succeed, combined with the temptation of shortcuts, can sometimes lead to decisions that have long-lasting consequences. For Williams, this is a moment of reckoning, but it is also an opportunity to demonstrate resilience and determination. His journey back to the NFL will be closely watched, and how he handles this challenge will play a significant role in shaping his legacy, both on and off the field. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.